There are people that we are walking with God today because people in the past had defining moments and had encounters with God that not only redefined their life, but would redefine ours as a result. A lot of the theology and the things that we know about God today came as a result of someone sometime in the past responding to God in a defining moment. And then they carry, for the rest of their life, they carry defining moments. And it's the same principle of if I have an real encounter with God, now I qualify by grace to carry encounters with God. When you have an encounter with God, those lives that you will touch in the future, there is a bigger picture than your moment. There you carry purposes of God that became real in you because your testimony, your word. Look at all of the truths that have been sown, this tapestry of truth that has been sown into the fabric of the kingdom for all of these generations. And now when we reach up and respond to God in one of those, we become a part of that tapestry. We're going to look at that in just a minute in Psalm 89. Now, also, a defining moment, a good picture of a defining moment is one day there's this old cowboy showed up at Heaven's Gate. When he got to the gates of heaven, St. Peter met him there, and he said, boy, we're glad you're here. And the old cowboy said, well, me too. I had options, but I'm glad I'm here. And he said, and St. Peter said, now, we're glad you're here and we welcome you, but listen, before you go on in through the gate, I just need to ask you a question. Did you ever have any defining moments? And the old cowboy thought just a second, and he said, as a matter of fact, I have. I have had defining moments. Well, tell me about them. He said, well, I was driving down the road in my pickup one day, and I happened up on a motorcycle gang beside of the road, and they were mistreating a young lady. They were tossing her around and making her afraid, and it was a horrible, horrible situation. And I just pulled my pickup truck over before I had even time to think about it. I just pulled the truck over, got out, and walked up right in the middle of that motorcycle gang. And I found the baddest, biggest, ugliest dude there. And I jerked that do-rag off of his head and smacked him across the face and then thumped him in the eye and said, if you leave this young lady alone or I'm going to whoop the whole bunch of you. And St. Peter said, well, my goodness, that's amazing. When did that happen? He said, about 3 minutes ago. See, defining moments get you to the next place, is what they'll do. Defining moments can cause you to sort of step beyond time and space into a new realm sometime. But unlike transition is a bit different, isn't it? And I don't want to just Christianize and create a rhetoric around this word transition. It's such a real thing for us all. I want us to look at it a little different. I want to read something to you here that I wrote. I want to read it so that I won't forget anything. But I want to just, in a nutshell, define transition. Times of transition in life are often spoke of as times of birthing and described in birthing terms. Most see life's transitional seasons as these difficult, trying times filled with the painful unknowns. Something's about to be birthed. But I see them as times when old knowings are still alive and whispering their dying breath, while the new day is already born but unable to speak clearly enough to be understood. And what makes it so difficult is the confusion as to who to listen to. Do you listen to yesterday's wisdom or do you listen to tomorrow's hope? Because they both have something valid and valuable to say to us.